Okay, so now that we have installed the Sydney theme, this is how the website looks like. And now it looks more professional. The only thing that is missing is content, and we'll come to the content part very soon. But this website lacks a lot of things like functionality. Now, suppose there are people visiting this website. Suppose I start marketing the website, people visit my website, I'm getting decent number of traffic, but I'm not able to convert this traffic into leads. Why is that? Because I don't have a contact form installed on my website. Or let's say I have some very nice article, some very compelling article content on my blog, and I want people to share the content from the blog itself, but there are no social sharing icons. Let me give you an example of Digital Dum. If you go to Digital Dum, on the right hand side you will find some social sharing buttons. So this is the section from where people can follow Digital Dum on Facebook and Twitter. These are some additional buttons. From these buttons people can like the page and share the website. Apart from this, if you access any content like this one, I have a nice table of content which gives a nice summary about the article, and the gist of the article is presented in bullet formats. And I have some buttons over here which help people to share the content directly on various social media platforms, including platforms like WhatsApp and Reddit, though they are not social media sites. But if people like the content, they can directly share it on various platforms with the help of these buttons. Now, this is some additional functionality which this website, acad37.tk, doesn't have yet. Now, in order to add the functionality, more functionality to the website, you need to add something called as plugins. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about plugins. This is how you install plugin. Switch to the backend of the website. On the left hand side dashboard, you will find plugins option. The first option will show you your existing plugins. If you want to add a new one, you will select the second option, which is add new. Let us add a new plugin. Search for the plugin. Now let us start by adding a contact form to our website. So go to search plugins and search for WP forms, WPFORMS, without any space between P and the F. It will give you this option, contact form by WP, and it is by WP forms. So install the plugin and then we'll activate it. But before installing any plugin, always go through the ratings and the number of ratings, the number of active installations, how many websites are actively using this plugin right now. Okay, and if you want more details, go to view details option and you will get to know a few more things about the plugin by reading the description, and you can also get a glimpse of the functionality that the plugin offers with the help of the screenshots. So it says WP drag and drop online form builder. Simply hit the install button. Once the plugin gets installed, we will have to activate the plugin. As you can see, the plugin is installed. All we need to do is activate it. Now the plugin is installed, activated, and whenever you install and activate any plugin, it mostly creates a section for itself on the left hand side dashboard. Like in this case. Over here, can you see WP forms? So as soon as you activated the plugin, you will find a section WP forms on the left hand side of the dashboard. So most of the plugins will create a section somewhere in this area, or some plugins will create a section within a section. Okay, like in appearance maybe, or maybe in the settings area. So let's go to WP forms, select add new. Okay, this option will help us to create a new form, whereas you can view your existing forms from the first option, which is all forms, but we don't have any forms yet, so we will create a new one by selecting the second option which says add new. enter a name for the form. I'm going to add this form on the contact us page. So let me type in contact us page form. They have given us a few options, like you can start with a blank form, or you can create a simple contact form, newsletter, suggestions form. We'll start from scratch. So select the create a blank form option. On the left hand side, you will find various options that you can add to the form, and on the right hand side, you will find the preview. At the top right, you will find the option to save the form, and on the left hand side of the save button, you will find the embed option. Ideally, one would like to capture the basic details such as name, email ID, and phone number of the visitor. So let us start with those fields. So for name, we have name field over here on the left hand side. Okay, so these are the fields which are available for free, and in order to use any of these fields, you will have to upgrade, okay, to the pro version. So let us start with name. Simply select name. All you have to do is click, and it will appear on the right hand side. Now if you want, you can delete the field from here. If you want, you can duplicate it from here. If you want to edit any settings or change any properties, simply click on the field, and on the left hand side the editing option will appear. It says label as name. Whatever you type over here will be displayed over here. Example would be enter your name. So you type enter your name over here on the left, it appears on the right. The format is first and last. Can you see first name and last name? But I want a simple field, so simply select or hit the drop down and select the simple option, which will give you a single field. If you notice, you will find a red color asterisk near the enter your name label, which indicates that this field is a compulsory, a mandatory field. One cannot proceed without filling this detail. How do we do it? So that is done with the help of the required field. If you select the required field, the orange star appears and the field becomes mandatory. If you untick it, it will disappear. Okay, so to make it compulsory, simply select the field, go to add fields to add more fields. Now let us add email as well. Simply click the email button and it should appear on the right hand side. Now for phone number, the option is available in the pro version. If I want to select it, this is what happens. It says upgrade to pro version. So what we can do is, over here you will find single line text. Simply select this option. It brings us over here. Select the field to edit it. Edit the label. Put it as enter your phone number. Make it a mandatory field, and that's it. Okay, if you want, you can drag and drop and change the sequence of the fields as well, like this. Now assume that we are a digital marketing institute and we offer three different types of courses. Okay, so let us assume that we are a digital marketing institute and we provide three different types of courses. Now I want to give an option to the people who visit my website, and the option would be like for which course they want to enroll for, okay, or which branch they want to take admission into. So how do I add multiple choice questions if I have any? So go to add field. Can you see multiple choice? Select multiple choice and simply select to edit, and over here preferred location. What would be your preferred location? Now remember, the visitor can select only one location. So hence we have chosen multiple choice option. So the first choice would be Mumbai, second choice suppose is Pune, and the third choice suppose is Bangalore. right? Let us make this mandatory, and this is how it appears. Let's add another option where users can select which courses they are interested in, and they can select multiple courses. Okay, in this case I can select only one, but if you want to add an option where individuals can select multiple options, then this is what you do. You will select check boxes. This is where it appears, and click right course interested in. Assume that we provide digital marketing course, we provide data science course, and the third is assume that we provide website development. Okay, simply select the required field. Additionally, for every option, if you want to add images, you can select this option as well and start adding images. If you want to delete any field, simply hit the minus button. If you want to add a fourth field, fourth option over here, simply hit the plus button. If you want to interchange the sequence, simply drag and drop it over here, and it gets reflected over here. As simple as that. Okay, if you want to add a drop down effect as well, then go to add fields and you have drop down option over here. Let us see what the form looks like. So for that, we'll have to save the form first. So hit the save button. Now we are going to embed this form on our web page. Now how do we do that? After saving the form, hit the embed button, which will give us a code which is called as short code. Can you see short code? So short code is a form of code which usually is written within square brackets. Copy the entire thing including the square brackets, copy it, close the pop-up, close the WP Forms interface, go to pages, all pages. Now we'll have to find our contact us page, and there we will add a form. So this is my contact us page. Simply hit the edit button. Okay, so this is the basic WordPress editor. We are in the contact us section. So this is our contact us page, and this is where we add content. Suppose I want to embed the contact form over here. How do we do it? So first, let me write something like subscribe to our newsletter. Okay, you can type something over here, or I can write something as simple as get in touch. Enter. In the new block, we'll hit the plus button to add a new block, and we'll go to formatting. In the formatting area, you will have to select custom HTML if you plan to paste any form of code. So we are pasting a short code. So if you ever want to paste any code, you'll have to enter it in custom HTML section. So select custom HTML. It says write HTML. Simply paste your code and hit the update button. Update the page. It says your page is updated. You can either view the page from here, or you can go to the front end and access it from the menu. Okay, I'll access it from here. Open link in new tab. So it says contact us, get in touch, and enter your name, enter your phone number, your email. Preferred location would be Mumbai, I cannot select multiple locations, right? I have to select any one. So I'll select Mumbai. Course interested in, I can select multiple, right? I can select all three if possible. In this case, I can select only one. Okay, this is the multiple choice option, whereas this is the checkbox option. In checkbox, you can select multiple options and simply hit the submit button. Okay, what happens if I leave these fields blank? Let us see. Submit, it gives me an error. So you'll have to enter your name, your phone number, and email addresses, and all these details will be sent to your email address. Okay, now how do I mention the recipient email address? This is how you do. This is how you do it. So go to the backend, the interface, go to the settings area, and you will have to put in your email address over here. Okay, and this is the email address where all the leads will be delivered. So when people visit your website, visit the contact us page, make an inquiry, fill up the details, all these leads will be sent to this email address, the email address mentioned in the email address section of the settings area at the back end of the website. And that's how you start capturing leads.